Hi, everybody. Anthony Gitch here with Excel Hypnosis and Insights with Anthony. As usual, a disclaimer here take the information that you want, use it, do what you want with it. If there's information you hear here that doesn't mesh well with where you're going in your life, don't listen to it. Move on. No harm, no foul. I will never, ever suggest to you that I have the answers for all of your questions. Why? Because I don't have all the answers for all my questions. And I believe wholeheartedly that the moment someone suggests to you that they do have all of the answers, run. Just run. That's an answer from an ego. That is an answer from somebody who cares. People who think that they know everything or that they've got the one thing that is going to solve your problems, run. Nothing in life is like that. Now, there are things in life that come a lot easier than what we believe they come. Change, for example. If you want to change a thought, feeling, or behavior, we've been kind of conditioned to believe that those things are difficult, that if we've suffered some sort of trauma, that we need to carry that with us. We need to carry that burden with us forever. It's going to be very difficult to get over that sort of thing, right? Is what a lot of people will tell you. That used to be kind of the norm in kind of the mental health field. Although that field has progressed so much, even in the last 10 years, it blows me away. It used to be that if you were going in to see somebody about anxiety or depression or sadness or anything like that, the very first thing that they would do is put you on a medication, right? That was the Prozac nation, right? Everybody was doing it, everybody was on it. And here's the thing about it. I even did that for a while. And medication is appropriate when it's used and dispensed appropriately. Prozac, Wellbutrin, those drugs were never designed ever to be used indefinitely. They are to be used as stepping stones to get you through a trying time, help settle the mind so you can see the reality of things, adjust what you're doing, and then move forward, right? That's the way that those things were originally intended to be used. Unfortunately, people just decided that it's easier to be medicated than it is to face whatever challenges are actually presenting in life, right? It's easier just to block it all out, to go away, just to numb it. And that can really create more challenges in your life because whatever is creating the issue is still creating the issue. You're just never ever dealing with what that issue is. And so, there's been a lot of changes. I think it's amazing the kind of help you can get. I know some amazing counselors and therapists out there that are doing just really freaking awesome work. But those are people who actually work with their clients and get them to understand that their life, the things that they're experiencing in their life, are in fact fully 100% their responsibility, right? And that's a hard pill to swallow. It's difficult for a lot of people to make that commitment to change, and it's not because they are stupid. It's not because of anything other than fear. Right? And that's kind of what we were going to be talking about today is fear. And there's an acronym for fear that I learned many years ago and that I kind of hold close to my heart, particularly when I'm feeling afraid. And that is fear. False evidence appearing real. Right? That's what fear stands for. And I want you to really think about that because what are the things that scare you? When we look at the things that scare us, when we analyze those things, when we take it apart a little bit, oftentimes we'll see that it's because we're stepping outside of our comfort zone, right? That creates a little bit of fear for people. We want to make changes. We want to do something different. We don't know what's coming up. And so sometimes fear will keep us from moving forward because we don't understand. It's easier to do what we've been doing than it is to face a challenge that we don't know if we can handle. But this is what I want you to really hold on to. And that is if a challenge is presenting itself, you're ready for it. Right? Challenges don't generally present until you understand or until you're ready to face it. Right? That's what I believe in life. I believe that you don't understand that there is a challenge until you're smart enough to take on the challenge. Now, when it comes to fear, and the things that create that reaction in our life, one of the first things that happens when we're presented with some sort of a challenge is that cognitive assessment, right? Do I have all the necessary tools and resources in order to take this challenge on and handle it in the best possible way? And when your subconscious mind goes through all of that, it's not a conscious process, but when that happens, a lot of times if there is something unknown there, that crew member of fear will step in and go, yeah, nope, that's too big. We don't have, we can't do this. And so we freeze, right? Some people freeze, some people just kind of disappear. They try to hide, right? That sort of thing. Because if I'm not seen, then I can't be called upon and I can't be answered. And that means I can't fail, sort of thing, right? But here's the deal. You've got the resources available. Otherwise, you wouldn't know to ask the question, right? It is really important to understand that when we make these assessments, they are in fact subconscious, and we have the ability to stop and assess, what is it that's stopping me right now? What can I do to move myself forward? Where am I, where are these inadequacies at that are keeping me feeling as if I can't do this? Those are the things that you need to focus on. You know, I work with a lot of people when it comes to a fear in their life. And I'm not talking about fears as I'm afraid of a dog. Work with a lot of that too. But that fear of just, I don't know. I'm afraid of moving forward because the future is unknown. If that's the case, I want you to hold true with yourself. Give yourself a big old hug and just let yourself know that you got it. You can do this. There's a lot of resources out there to help people. I'm available to help people. I know a ton of other hypnotists that are out there willing to help people. I know therapists and counselors that are willing to help people move through this. Friends, get a hold of a friend. Talk to a friend about what your fears are. Have them look at your situation from the point of the observer. What is it that they would do? How would they possibly handle it, right? When we can remove ourselves from the situation and we become the observer, that's when we actually gain our power, because we've got a wider picture of it, right? We can see the whole thing, and we don't have to just look at what our part of it is. And so that can oftentimes help us to not only see where the path through is, because we're looking from above, but it also gives us the opportunity to improve our own lives and improve our abilities to handle things. Anyway, if you've got questions, if you've got remarks, anything, please share them below. Join me in the conversation. Let me know what kind of things you're wanting to hear about. And if it's something that I believe that I can help with, that I can provide some insight with, I will certainly do that. My name is Anthony Gitch with F.E.A.R Hypnosis, and I'll turn the light on for you.